Good evening. My name is Anthony Bell of the American Military University Network. Today's story is about the Volkswagen scandal. In 2015, Volkswagen engineers used a device in their diesel model vehicles to change the emission standards on their vehicles, which made the carbon dioxide levels higher than they were. So when the car was tested, this glitch in the system allowed the car to pass emissions. This glitch affected about 36,000 cars worldwide. VW leaders initially denied the claims of the issue with the vehicles, but after investigations from the EPA and others, VW was found to be liable for the issues with their vehicles. This led to a massive recall and apology from the CEO, who had been since fired, and other leaders of the company either suspended or reprimanded. At first glance, this may seem like a mistake or just some harmless act by the company, but unfortunately, Volkswagen had been along this ethical strain before. In 2005, a high-ranking executive along with union reps, were involved with a sex scandal that involved 3 other countries, in which the company's funds were used for stuff like prostitution. One of the managers who was involved in this was the director of human resources, who was connected to powerful politicians and also acted as a namesake in a law that actually changed the way Germans work. Because of this sheer persuasive potential of leadership in the way leaders act, the fact that leaders can influence people, the ethics is critical for the organizational culture, which means that leaders can actually influence the culture. So VW's culture was bad. What we can see from this investigation that was done is that the company's software that was placed in the vehicles, had to be tested and retested to make sure that it was working properly. To go through that type of testing process means that more than a few people, I dare say the leadership, knew about what was going on and the ethical practices that the company used. This should have been a job for compliance to show that what was happening. This is the way unethical practices and things of this nature get into the culture of your business. This is how business practice, once that happens, become normalized. Once they become normalized, it becomes part of your culture, and everyone thinks that it's okay to cut corners and do things unethically. As far as Volkswagen, they lost out on millions of dollars due to recall, and a greater sense of emission protocol was deemed necessary. Also, diesel sales that were starting to spike because of the great environmental benefits of having a diesel vehicle. Most countries would like to have diesel vehicles because it was good for the environment. But once the word of the scandal hit, people from other countries who may have wanted to buy diesel vehicles saw an issue with the Volkswagen scandal and decided maybe they shouldn't buy them. This led to VW having to deal with a lot of fallout because of trust. See, Volkswagen was a brand, a major brand. It's been around a long time. So once the trust of the public was lost by doing unethical acts, then that brand became tarnished. Volkswagen also hurt themselves as a brand because of its lack of ethics in its business. Like I said, people have long memories when it comes to harming the environment, and the initial scandal did this by putting harmful chemicals into the air, and Volkswagen trying to cover it up. Once again, that's a cut to your brand. At the end of the day, what we're left here with is a large mess by a well-known company of the car industry. Now, will this scandal take VW down? Maybe not. But what this scandal does show that leaders have to be better prepared ethically when it comes to a potential issue. Now, with leaders, given the speed in which leaders have to make decisions and combined with constant pressures of getting the bottom line done and competing in a global marketplace, I wonder whether leaders have the resources to carve out a mental space to discover those and reflect on how to combine effectiveness with ethical role modeling. So once again, does this bring Volkswagen down? Can they pick up the pieces? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching.